Okay, we're in the shop today with a T5 and we are going to figure out what the gears are inside without opening it up. Pretty simple. The transmission is currently in 5th gear and I've marked with tape a mark at 12 o'clock on the input shaft. I've also installed a yoke, but you can use anything that you want. This blue mark is at the 12 o'clock position. I'm now going to turn the yoke and watch how many times this line passes the 12 o'clock mark. I'm going to turn 10 times for a more accurate answer. You can do it just one turn, but I think you're going to be less accurate. So here we go. I'm going to turn counterclockwise on the yoke, and that will move that mark. We're going to do it 10 turns. So after one full turn of the yoke in a counterclockwise direction, this is the situation. The mark on the tape did not pass the 12 o'clock position, or the 10 position in this case. And it's somewhere between, in my estimate, between 8 and 9. So it would be 0.86, which is a common gear. There's also listed on the charts 0.79, and I have personally seen a 0.76 on the charts as well. It is not 0.72. That would be lower than the half, or than the 3/4 mark. So this is not accurate to do just one turn. Let's do 10 turns and increase the accuracy. So for increased accuracy, I turned the yoke 10 full turns in a counterclockwise direction. That spins the other end the same direction, but it will look clockwise. And I got 8 full passes of the mark, and it ended up here. So whatever my number is, it's 0.8 something. And this is where you get increased accuracy, because this is the hundredths mark, 0.8, what is it, 86, 87. In my best estimate, 0.86, which is a common overdrive number for these transmissions. This is a 1991 S10 T5. Interestingly, the charts show this as a 0.79, which is not correct. Let's do 1st gear. The transmission is now in 1st gear, and I turned the yoke in a counterclockwise direction, 1 full turn. Of course, in 1st gear, we have more power, so this shaft turned 3 times, and it looks like just a hair underneath another full turn. But was it, or is it me? Because there is a 1st gear that's 4.03. Well, let's find out exactly what this is by doing 10 full turns. So here we are with a more accurate way to determine 1st gear. I've turned the yoke 10 times in a counterclockwise direction while watching the mark over here past the 12 o'clock position in 40 times. And so it was rotating clockwise from this position. And there's my mark. It's definitely past the 2.5 position. This is the 4.03 1st gear. And we already determined that this is a 0.86 5th gear. So we know what the transmission gears are now without opening the case and counting teeth. By the way, the charts are not always accurate, and this transmission is listed as having a different set of gears in it, but the tag is definitely original, so the charts are not always accurate.